Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at ZEKE. I finally got them to 8 stars, so figure what a better time to go over their skills. Now I know I said I was going to stream today, but I'm just having one of those days, didn't feel like it, so possibly tomorrow we'll be back at it. And on another note, for whoever did comment on it, I bought a 5-pack, 100 sheet rollers for extra sticky for getting all these animal hairs off me. We'll see if I use them, but at least I have them, so hopefully I'll look a little more presentable for you. So ZEKE, this is going to be a tanker strength hero, somebody you typically want to put up front like you normally do with your tanker and strengths. Although because this one is a lot less stars than my other hero and we are going into stage 12 of the sanctum there, I figured let's just keep him in the back. That way I can just make sure I can get all the footage I need and not die in the first couple of seconds. So the active skill Assault Cogwheel, this is going to be the one that ZEKE is kind of known for here, and it's pretty much been doing 180% damage to the hero that's in line with you and attacking everybody behind. In a straight line it says, but this is going to be kind of an attack like you would see with Kion's attack there. As you can see in the middle here, it only shows the first one and the one to the left and the one to the right directly behind. So it looks like a triangle, but we actually hit all 4 of them, including Milia in the back. And by the way, this is a great shutdown for Milia. For anybody that is getting those one shots in there, this is an ideal hero to use. And you see the silence at 60% there. Seems like we actually hit a good amount of them. So I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more than 60%, but it says 60%. Now, if we don't have heroes touching or adjacent heroes, still, one in the front, one in the back, we're still gonna be making those hits with that active skill. Now the normal attack spike shield is going to be hitting the enemy and then hitting the enemy that's adjacent to it, which sounds like you're only going to be hitting 2, but still same situation, or kind of. We're going to be hitting more of a triangle. So if you have 1 hero in the front and 2 adjacent behind him, we'll be hitting all 3 of them. Although this time it did not hit Milia, so it's not going to be like the active skill, which we can potentially get 4 hits out of. The max you can get in this one is 3. And then also we're going to be reducing speed, and this will stack up to 4 times. So figure we get a really decent active skill. Even the normal attack is pretty nice on this. And now we're gonna be throwing a speed debuff in there too, meaning that our hero is gonna be getting attacks out before they get their attacks. The passive skill Dark Guard is going to be taking reduced damage by 25% from normal attacks. Because I was in the back there, I don't think I really saw one, but I'll look through the footage, just kind of see. But it's not a bad one to have there. I mean, mainly the active skills are going to be what you're watching out for, but even normal attacks, I'll take it. An extra 25% that we don't have to worry about, why not? The passive skill Contract of Life is going to make it that when you drop below 70% of your health, you're going to get a healing over time, similar to what we see from Almon, and you'll be healing yourself for 30% of your max health, meaning that you'll be pretty much filled yourself back up once you drop below. I mean, if you were to drop right at that 70%, but this is actually going to be 30% recovery for 4 rounds. So don't think it's going to be that 30% spread over the 4. It's going to be just each round 30% extra health. And this is only going to happen 1 time in combat. The Awakened skill Magical Growth is going to start you off with an extra 50 energy, meaning we're going to be able to pop that Assault Cogwheel right away, start silencing heroes, and this is a nice addition too. For runes, I'd say probably throw Onslaught on this one. I mean, you could go for a defense one too, but I think actually for subcategories on this, you might want to try to get a little bit of speed in there just to make sure you're getting those attacks out first, silencing the enemy because it definitely seems to be silencing them, and that's a nice way to get an advantage. But the engraving is where I think this hero will really shine. When hit by an active skill, you're going to be doing a counter attack starting off at 50%, and eventually when you max out your engraving, it'll be all the way up to 80%. They rank this hero not as high as some of the other dark heroes in the late game, but I honestly believe that's because people just don't have her start up that much. Her, him, not really sure what ZEKE is, but that's okay. We're okay with that. But I think this is actually going to be a very powerful hero once you max out the engraving, and I think it actually probably could be up there, almost close to top tier. But there you have it, folks. That is ZEKE, and I forgot to block the air vent, so you might be hearing a little fan noise in the background. If you guys want to know some of the big changes that are coming to this update 1.5, you're going to want to take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.